So I get on Facebook, right? I'm on a ban, of course, as always. The First Amendment doesn't actually exist. We just pretend it does. You call somebody mentally ill, you can do whatever the fuck you want to them. No biggie. So I get on there and some little girl was beaten to death. Another one, an old man was stealing some other old man's food. Bus driver's shot. That's why I don't watch TV. That's why I don't own a TV. Too much negativity. People don't understand they don't understand a lot of things. At the place I was at yesterday, I can't really talk about my case there because there's a lot of words there that'll trigger people. Words like rape and murder and child molestation. Can't really make my calls there. There's too many people in and out of that room all the time. And all this damn negativity I'm surrounded with. I need a positive environment. People don't understand that. They don't try to understand that. Like some of them key words to send some of them women where I was yesterday into a severe panic attack and shut them down. One of them especially, I could tell she'd been through some shit. And although that stuff triggers them, so I have to be sensitive, the shit that triggers me, people have no problems doing. Being in an abusive environment, I made sure that I left that behind. Like Jamie. She was my best friend until I asked her out. And it wasn't even supposed to be a real date. But for her it was about sex. And I didn't understand that. Well, I did to some degree. I mean, she went around and got drunk and had sex with everybody but me. But it wasn't the sex that bothered me. It was the fact that after I asked her out, she got snappy about everything. Everything pissed her off. No matter what it was. And I've been over backwards for that young woman. This is a long time ago before I hurt my back. If she needed help, I was there. But I get on Facebook, I see all this negativity, I see all these people who are dealing with a lot of the stuff that I dealt with. Jamie once told me she wished I would stalk her, that way she'd know she was safe. And I think about that a lot when I think about Natalie. If I had stalked her, she would have been safe. Joseph Lopez wouldn't have shot her. She'd have known somebody actually cared to listen. And that's the thing. She needs somebody to actually listen to her. Same as me. There's no repercussions for these people because they called me mentally ill. Police use that mentally ill tag to brutalize people all over the place. Boulder police, they didn't beat the fuck out of me in the hospital, like punching me in the face and shit, but that's because they were trying to pull an assault. They put me in excruciating amounts of pain, and any fucking moron could tell that I was trying to explain to them what the fuck was going on. They didn't give a shit. They were interested in putting me on an M1 hold. Now meanwhile, that Caramia lady, I don't know what the fuck her issue is, but she was so full of shit. And these are the internet wingnuts that I had to deal with. While the Bollingers play victim. They victimized Natalie Bollinger. They victimized the fuck out of her. And then they get away with it. They get to play victim, play like I stalked them, play like I threatened their lives, and I didn't. Now, if they want to pretend like I threatened their lives, it means they're admitting to crimes. It's a good thing to note. I didn't threaten to kill any of the Bollingers. I threatened to take them to court. Same video. But I wasn't allowed to go to court. I was prevented from going to court due to the assaults against me for trying to turn in the people who assaulted me. Every officer in the state of Colorado that I spoke with, they either brushed me off, told me it was out of their jurisdiction, or assaulted the fuck out of me. But they were all playing victim. Now for me, when I'm having a panic attack, it's for a reason. It's because of things that are actually happening. With Lana, I did my best to deal with her bullshit. A lot of people got pissed off because I still begged them to kill me. I still want to die every day. I want these cowards to face me. To face me in court. Meanwhile, I don't even have a place where I can talk about this. People keep telling me I need meds and I need a therapist. No, we need the laws to change. What happened to Natalie should never have happened. What happened to me should never have happened. Turns out a few of the places that I was at, where I thought something fucked up was going on, it was. Like Andrew Witcher not being able to stay off of the methamphetamines. Turns out, same time last year that he was messing around with the methamphetamines, his wife Amy was messing around with cocaine. This is the kind of help I had. For me, a safe place is a safe place where I can sit down and work on this stuff. And a lot of people treat me like shit because they sent me money. So it means I owe them time that I don't have. Going up to my dad's, it means that I have to take his abuse and his shitty assumptions. Dan Fabry, he sent me money, so I'm supposed to take his abusive goddamn assumptions. He knows that texting thing is fucking cruel. He does it anyway. He goes out of his way to take things the wrong way, and I'm the bad guy. That's why listening is important. But he didn't want to listen. He didn't want to take the time to listen to me explain what was going on and what I actually needed. Oh, well, I'll get you a hotel room for the night. Yeah, well, you get me a hotel room for the night, I got to use my card. They take money off of it. I don't have money on that card no more. That's the thing. The Bollingers already had everything that they needed to frame me. They had a place to work on it. They had internet access. They had money coming in. More money than I had coming in. And they worked together. Whereas my friends made nothing but excuses why they couldn't. And then I gotta deal with fucking stupid people. Oh my God. Like, don't get me wrong. Graham isn't a bad person. He's just a fucking moron. Like for him, going to my grandma's funeral, that was a goddamn vacation. That's all it was to him. Flirting with my sister, that was pretty much the gist of it. My sister thought she was in love with Graham because he looked like Jesus. He had long hair at the time. His hair's a lot shorter now, and he's with Tabby. Of course, that's neither here or there. You know, it's important to smile and laugh, and I don't get that. I need a positive environment just like anybody. I need friends just like anybody. But I don't get that. There are certain things that you accuse a man of and people go out of their way to do evil shit to him. I needed an honest day in court. I was prevented from having it. I was punished over opinions, not facts. And I did what it is that the First Amendment tells me that I can do. Something that most of you younger folks don't understand is there's this thing that used to exist called the Constitution of the United States. It don't exist anymore. They used it for toilet paper, and then you want to get pissed off because people use the flag for toilet paper. Well, with all due respect, that flag might as well have a swastika on it.